Right now, you're sitting on a planet that feels enormous. Mountains, oceans, cities. It feels like everything we know. But what if I told you, Earth is so small, it's almost nothing. To us, Earth is massive, a sprawling world of diverse landscapes and endless horizons. It takes hours to cross our greatest cities and days to navigate the vast stretches of our blue oceans. Our ancestors spent lifetimes exploring its reaches, mapping its secrets piece by piece. But when we leave our atmosphere, the perspective changes entirely. In the cold, silent vacuum of space, Earth is revealed as just a tiny rock floating in the dark. A pale blue dot, as Carl Sagan once called it. Beautiful, fragile, and remarkably small. As we move further away, passing the moon, the distance becomes almost inconceivable. The sun, our life-giving star, sits at the center of it all. Its scale is truly staggering. Imagine the largest thing you can conceive. The sun is nearly 1.4 million kilometers in diameter. To put that in perspective, you could fit over 1.3 million Earths inside the sun. A million versions of our world tucked away inside a single star. Our massive oceans and towering mountains become microscopic in this cosmic comparison. Even the sun is just one star among hundreds of billions in the Milky Way. It reminds us of our place in the universe, small yet incredibly significant. Earth, our home, our tiny rock orbiting a giant in the vastness of space. At the heart of our solar system lies a giant that defies comprehension, a sphere of hot plasma sustaining all life. To us, Earth feels vast, but compared to the sun, it is a speck of dust. The sun could swallow Earth whole 1,000,000 times. Its power is immense. A single solar flare can release as much energy as millions of nuclear bombs. Imagine over 1 million Earths fitting inside this single star. This is the true scale of our sun's volume. And yet, for all its size, our sun is just an average star among billions in the grand tapestry of our galaxy. There are stellar monsters in the cosmos that make our sun look like a mere grain of sand on a beach. Humble or not, it is our anchor, the giver of light, warmth, and life itself to our blue planet. A reminder of the incredible scale and beauty of the universe we call home.
There are stars out there, so big, they make our sun look tiny. Meet UY Scuti, a red supergiant star located nearly 6,000 light-years away. It is a late-stage behemoth that defies comprehension. To understand its scale, consider this. You could fit roughly 5 billion suns inside this single star. If our sun were a grain of sand, UY Scuti would be the size of a house. If one replaced our sun, it would swallow Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, and even reach the orbit of Jupiter. Even Jupiter, the king of our planets, would be nothing more than a speck before being consumed by this stellar titan. Despite its size, UY Scuti is actually cooler than our sun. This lower temperature gives it that distinct, haunting red glow. It is currently losing mass at a staggering rate, creating a massive cloud of dust around itself as it struggles against gravity. In a few million years, UY Scuti will end its life in a spectacular supernova, a flash of light visible across the galaxy. UY Scuti reminds us that in the vastness of space, our world is just a tiny part of a much larger, more incredible story.
Look up at the night sky. Beyond the clouds and the atmosphere lies a vast, glittering expanse. Now, let's zoom out, even further than you can imagine, to see our true home in the universe. This is our galaxy, the Milky Way, a celestial masterpiece of light and gravity. It is a majestic barred spiral spanning over 100,000 light-years from one side to the other, home to over 100 billion stars, each a unique world in the cosmic ocean. And we are just one tiny dot inside it, nestled in a quiet neighborhood called the Orion Arm. From this distance, the spiral arms look like rivers of light, swirling in a slow, eternal cosmic dance. At its heart lies a dense, bright core, pulsating with the concentrated energy of millions of ancient stars. There, a supermassive black hole holds the entire galaxy together with its invisible, immense gravity. Vast nebulae act as cosmic nurseries, where the gas and dust of the universe birth the next generation of suns. It takes our sun over 200 million years to complete just one single orbit around this center. In the infinite scale of the universe, we are but travelers in a vast, dark, and beautiful cosmic ocean. But even as a tiny part of something so vast, we are intrinsically connected to every star you see. Every atom in our bodies was once forged in the heart of a dying star, billions of years ago. Our galaxy isn't alone. It belongs to a local group, dancing with neighbors in a grand gravitational ballet. In the distant future, these giants will collide and merge into a single, even more massive island of light. For now, we gaze out from our small corner, humbled by the sheer scale of our celestial home. It is a reminder of the infinite wonders that await our discovery among the billions of stars. Our journey through the universe is only just beginning. We have so much more to see. Keep looking up. The stars are waiting. In the infinite tapestry of the cosmos lies a grand spiral of light and mystery. 100 billion stars, dancing in a silent, eternal ballet. 100,000 light years across, our galaxy is a city of stars, home to worlds beyond our wildest imagination. But let us look closer, deep into one of its glowing spiral arms, a quiet neighborhood in the vast galactic suburbs. Somewhere in one corner is a spark, a single star among billions, seemingly insignificant in the grand design. This is our sun, the hearth of our existence, burning bright in the lonely dark, providing the energy for all we know. Around it, a family of worlds orbits in a balance. The gas giants, massive and cold, guarding the inner realms. We move closer to the warmth, through the asteroid belt, toward a unique and fragile destination. And there it is, our tiny Earth. A pale blue dot suspended in a sunbeam, alone in the immense silence. It is a world protected by a thin, fragile veil of air, the only home we have ever known in this vast wilderness. In this vastness, there is no hint that help will come from elsewhere to save us from ourselves. It emphasizes our isolation. Even our mighty sun is but a grain of sand on a cosmic beach, dwarfed by the giants that roam the deeper galaxy. Yet from this tiny vantage point, we have reached out with our minds to measure the stars and weigh the atoms. We are a way for the cosmos to know itself, a small part of the universe waking up and looking back at the whole. Every story, every memory, and every dream has happened right here, on this tiny, precious world, lost in the cosmic dark. Somewhere, in one corner, is our home. Precious, lonely, and magnificent. Our only home. Look at this world. To us, it is everything. Our history, our dreams, and everyone we've ever known, all contained on this fragile blue marble. But as we pull away, the scale begins to shift. Our planet becomes a tiny dot, lost in the shadow of giants like Jupiter and Saturn. The sun, 1,000,000 times the size of Earth, is just a single point of light among billions. We are drifting in a sea of stars that we call the Milky Way. This spiral city of stars stretches across 100,000 light years. To cross it would take 1,000 human lifetimes. Billions of stars, each with their own worlds. It's a scale that defies imagination, yet it is only our immediate neighborhood. But here's where it gets terrifying. The Milky Way is just one galaxy. There are over 2 trillion galaxies in the observable universe. 2 trillion cosmic islands, each as vast as our own. In the deepest reaches of space, where we once thought there was only darkness, we find a tapestry of ancient light. Every speck is a galaxy. Bound together by gravity, they form a cosmic web, a structure so immense that it maps the very architecture of reality itself. This is the observable universe, a sphere 93 billion light-years across. And yet, it may be only a fraction of what truly exists. In the face of such infinity, we are small, but we are also the part of the universe that has begun to look back at itself. Welcome to the cosmos. The universe is not just a collection of random stars and galaxies. It follows a hidden, grand architecture. Look closer, and a hidden design begins to emerge, spanning across the infinite reaches of space. Beyond the reach of our naked eyes, light and matter follow bridges of hydrogen and dark matter. Zoom out even more, and the true scale of existence begins to take shape. We see the filaments, vast bridges spanning millions of light years, anchoring everything we know. And everything connects in a symphony of light and gravity that defies imagination. In the spaces between, massive dark voids stretch across the emptiness, defining the shape of reality, transforming into a massive cosmic web, the ultimate scaffolding of our universe. It is the map of where everything began and the guide to where everything is going. A structure so large, it challenges our very understanding of time and space. It breathes with the rhythm of the cosmos, a living network of matter and energy. Looking at this grand architecture, we realize the universe looks almost alive. But most of the universe is not light. It is silence, a silence so deep, it swallows everything. Most of what exists is empty, cold, silent, an endless crushing darkness that stretches beyond imagination.
You could travel at the speed of light for millions of years and encounter nothing. No stars to guide you, no planets to land on. Between the glowing cities of stars lie the voids, regions of space so desolate they feel forgotten by the laws of physics. In these places, the distance between atoms is measured in miles. It is a vacuum so perfect, it is the closest thing to non-existence. We imagine space as a place of wonder and brilliant suns, but light is the rare exception, a brief flicker in a dark room. Darkness is the baseline, the beginning, and for the vast majority of the cosmos, the only story that will ever be told. To be lost in the void is to understand the true scale of existence, not by what is there, but by what is missing, a place where time and space lose their meaning, the quietest corners of everything, a profound, crushing solitude. In the end, across the infinite expanse of the all, there is only the void. Imagine traveling through the infinite expanse of space, forever moving forward into the unknown cosmic void, traveling across the silent stars but never arriving. Just the profound feeling of endless nothingness. In the vast, silent expanse of the deep cosmos, we begin our journey through the infinite. Beyond the furthest reaches of human imagination, ancient nebulae glow with the fire of creation. Billions of stars, each potentially a sun to unknown worlds, twinkle in the velvet darkness. We traverse the majesty of spinning spiral arms, witnesses to the eternal dance of light and shadow. The silence of the void is broken only by the faint whispers of cosmic winds from a million miles away. We find ourselves drawn toward a familiar warmth, the glowing heart of our own Milky Way galaxy. Moving through the outer reaches, the patterns of the stars begin to feel like an old map. A single, steady sun emerges, casting its life-giving glow across our unique corner of existence. We glide past the giant guardians of the inner paths, silent observers in the cold of space. The smaller worlds pass by, each one a testament to the violent and beautiful history of our system. And yet, among the countless wonders we have passed, one specific destination calls to us. All of this grandeur, all this infinite space, all the fire and the fury of the stars, leads back to a single tiny blue dot suspended in the sun's warm embrace. Our home, the only world we've ever known, a fragile oasis in the great cosmic dark. Look again at that dot. That's here. That's home. That's us. On it, everyone you love, everyone you know, everyone you ever heard of, every human being who ever was, lived out their lives. We are not at the center of the cosmos. Our sun is a solitary star in the vast dark between the galactic arms. It is just one of billions of suns, most of which likely host worlds of their own. In the grand scale of things, we are not special. The Milky Way is a majestic spiral of stars, gas, and dust. But even this giant is just a tiny part of the local group, which is itself a small part of the Laniakea supercluster. We are incredibly small. As we zoom out further, galaxies appear like grains of sand, trillions of them, each a universe unto itself. The sheer scale is impossible to grasp. We are drifting in a sea of infinite night. Everything we can see, every star and every galaxy, is contained within a sphere of light. And this is just the observable universe, a tiny fraction of the whole, bounded by the speed of light itself. Beyond this horizon, we don't know. Does space go on forever? Are there other bubbles of reality? The mystery is the only thing that remains constant in the face of the infinite. If this made you feel small, like and comment your views on this and subscribe to AstroFlash. Join us as we explore the cosmos, because the deeper you go into space, the stranger it becomes. Thank you for watching.